Long before crochet hooks became colorful tools sold in craft stores, the simple act of looping yarn into fabric was a quiet skill passed from one pair of hands to another. In a small neighborhood where afternoons were often filled with the sounds of children playing and women chatting outside their homes, there lived a young girl named Amara. Amara loved watching her grandmother sit by the window every evening with a small metal hook and a ball of yarn resting gently in her lap. To Amara, it looked like magic. With only one hook and a long thread, her grandmother could slowly create beautiful pieces that looked like delicate flowers, soft blankets, and elegant table covers. One afternoon, curiosity finally pushed Amara to ask the question that had been living in her mind for years. "Grandma, how do you turn yarn into something so beautiful?" Her grandmother smiled warmly and handed Amara a small crochet hook. "It begins with patience," she said softly. "Crochet is not just about making fabric, it is about learning rhythm, focus, and creativity." That day marked the beginning of Amara's crochet journey. Crochet is a method of creating fabric by interlocking loops of yarn using a crochet hook. Unlike knitting, which uses 2 needles, crochet uses only 1 hook. This simple difference makes crochet easier for many beginners to learn. The beauty of crochet is that it can be used to create countless items, such as clothing, blankets, bags, decorations, toys, and even home accessories. For beginners, the first thing to understand is the basic tools used in crochet. The most important tool is the crochet hook. Crochet hooks come in many different sizes, materials, and shapes. Some hooks are made of aluminum, some of plastic, and others of bamboo or wood. The size of the hook determines how tight or loose the stitches will be. Larger hooks create bigger loops and softer fabrics, while smaller hooks create tighter stitches. The second important material is yarn. Yarn also comes in many varieties. It can be made from cotton, wool, acrylic, or blends of different fibers. Each type of yarn has its own texture, strength, and purpose. For beginners, medium-weight acrylic yarn is often recommended because it is affordable, easy to handle, and widely available. The third thing every beginner needs is patience. Crochet is not a skill that becomes perfect overnight. Just like Amara discovered during her first attempts, learning crochet requires practice and persistence. The first step in crochet is learning how to hold the hook and the yarn. Many beginners feel awkward at first, but with practice, the hands begin to move naturally. The crochet hook is usually held in the dominant hand, while the other hand controls the yarn tension. After holding the hook properly, the next step is creating a slip knot. The slip knot is the first loop that goes onto the crochet hook. It forms the foundation for every crochet project. To make a slip knot, you create a loop with the yarn, pull another section of yarn through that loop, and tighten it gently around the hook. Once the slip knot is on the hook, the next step is the chain stitch. The chain stitch is the foundation of most crochet projects. To create a chain stitch, the crocheter wraps the yarn over the hook and pulls it through the loop already on the hook. This simple movement creates a new loop and forms the chain. Repeating this process creates a row of chains that looks like a small braided rope. When Amara first tried making chain stitches, her loops were uneven and sometimes too tight. She grew frustrated and nearly gave up, but her grandmother gently encouraged her. "Every crocheter begins this way," she said. "Your hands are learning something new. Give them time." After several days of practice, Amara's chains slowly became more even and consistent. The next important stitch beginners learn is the single crochet stitch. This stitch is one of the most basic and widely used crochet stitches. To make a single crochet, the hook is inserted into the chain, yarn is wrapped over the hook and pulled through the stitch. Then the yarn is wrapped again and pulled through both loops on the hook. At first, the steps may feel confusing. However, with repetition, the movement becomes smooth and natural. The single crochet stitch creates a tight and sturdy fabric that is often used for items such as bags, toys, and dishcloths. After mastering the single crochet stitch, beginners can learn other common stitches such as half double crochet, and treble crochet. Each stitch creates a different height and texture in the fabric. For example, the double crochet stitch is taller than the single crochet and creates a softer, more flexible fabric. As Amara continued practicing, her grandmother began teaching Amara how patterns work. Crochet patterns are instructions that guide the crocheter in creating specific designs. Patterns often include abbreviations such as CH for chain, SC for single crochet, and DC for double crochet. Learning these abbreviations helps crocheters follow instructions more easily. One day, her grandmother handed Amara a simple pattern for a small square. She explained, "This is called a granny square. Many beautiful blankets are made from these squares." Amara carefully followed the instructions, counting her stitches and repeating each step. After several hours, she held a small, colorful square in her hands. It was not perfect, but it was hers. That moment filled her with pride and excitement. Crochet is not only a creative hobby, but also a skill with many practical uses. One of the greatest advantages of crochet is that it allows people to create handmade items for everyday life. Many homes are decorated with crochet table runners, pillow covers, curtains, and blankets. Crochet clothing is also very popular. Designers around the world create beautiful dresses, sweaters, scarves, and hats using crochet techniques. Handmade crochet clothing often has a unique charm that factory-made clothing cannot replicate. In addition to fashion and decoration, crochet can also be used to create toys, known as amigurumi. Amigurumi is a Japanese art of crocheting small stuffed animals and characters. These toys are often colorful, soft, and loved by children. Another important benefit of crochet is relaxation. Many people find crocheting to be calming and therapeutic. The repetitive motion of the stitches can help reduce stress and improve concentration. For this reason, crochet is sometimes recommended as a creative form of mindfulness. As months passed, Amara became more confident with her crochet skills. She began experimenting with different yarn colors and stitches. Soon, her small squares turned into scarves, and her scarves turned into blankets.
One evening, her grandmother fell ill and could no longer crochet as easily as before. Amara noticed that the basket of yarn near the window remained untouched. Determined to bring joy back into the room, Amara decided to create something special. Using everything she had learned, she began crocheting a soft blanket. Every evening after school, she sat by the same window where her grandmother once crocheted. Stitch by stitch, the blanket slowly grew larger. It took her several weeks to finish, but when the blanket was finally complete, she gently placed it around her grandmother's shoulders. Her grandmother looked at the blanket and smiled with tears in her eyes. "You see," she whispered softly, "crochet is more than yarn and hooks. It is love woven into every stitch." That moment taught Amara something deeper than any crochet pattern could explain. Crochet carries stories, memories, and emotions. Every handmade piece reflects the time, care, and creativity of the person who made it. When someone crochets a gift for a loved one, the stitches hold warmth and meaning that cannot be bought in stores. For beginners who want to start crocheting, the journey is simple. Start with basic tools, practice simple stitches, and allow mistakes to become lessons. Over time, those small loops of yarn will turn into beautiful creations. Today, crochet continues to grow in popularity around the world. Many people share their crochet work online, teach tutorials, and inspire others to learn the craft. Social media platforms and crafting communities have made it easier than ever for beginners to find patterns and guidance. Crochet is a skill that welcomes everyone, whether young or old, beginner or expert. Anyone can pick up a hook and begin creating something meaningful. Years later, Amara became known in her community for her beautiful crochet designs. She taught children and adults how to crochet, just as her grandmother had once taught her. Each time she held a crochet hook, she remembered the simple lesson that started it all: patience, creativity, and love. And somewhere in every scarf, every blanket, and every flower she crocheted, there was still a small part of that first uneven chain she made as a beginner. Because every crochet masterpiece begins with a single loop of yarn and the willingness to learn.